everyone? So, Jess here, and we have been back a few weeks from our Disney trip, and Jazz was editing some videos, and she was like, hey, we forgot to show them what we got from Disney, like we said we would. So, this is me showing you what we got, so I hope you get some good gift ideas and things like that for whenever you travel to your Disney vacation. And then, I'm going to also give up some updates on what we have coming up as far as travel plans, so that you guys can stay tuned for what we're putting out content-wise for the next year. But, Disney. First things first. So, when we go to Disney, we use gift cards. We had a $500 gift card, which was for our food and merch. I'm going to let you guys know that we spent more on food, surprisingly, than merch, because it was Festival of the Arts when we went, so we ended up using it on some of the festival food and everything like that. But nonetheless, this is what we got. I totally forgot she got this shirt. So for Jazz, she ended up getting like this retro Walt Disney World shirt, a little oversized. Nothing crazy, just a old school looking Walt Disney World logo with Mickey Mouse. I remember the price tag. I think most shirts are like $25, $26, unless you buy two, then it's a little cheaper. I end up buying a shirt as well. Let me find it. Oh, yes. So here's my shirt. It says Walt Disney World, the most magical place on earth, and it's Florida. And right where Orlando is Walt Disney World. Nothing crazy. I like the orange. As a Texas native, I am a Texas Longhorn fan, not a fan of any other college. Plus, I have family that went to the University of Texas, so by trade, that is where my loyalties lie. Thus why I like the color. Plus orange, they don't make a whole lot of orange shirts for Disney World, so I had to snag it. When we went, just like it is now in Texas, it was a little on the cooler side, so Jazz grabbed some sweaters that you've seen her wearing throughout the video. The light blue that says home with the castle. She also got the mini sweater. They had a Mickey one. They didn't have my size. Go figure. But Jazz's probably third favorite movie, aside from Up and Lilo and Stitch, is Big Hero 6. She loves Baymax, and they don't give him a lot of love in Epcot before they changed it over where Figment meets and greets now. Baymax used to be there, and we actually never got around to meeting him, and I'm sorry, Jazz, that we never did. But she did find a sweater, and it's pretty cool. It's a giant, Baymax, I'm sorry. Baymax. And it's kind of like tie-dyed and everything, and she got it oversized so that she could wear with leggings. And then on the sleeve, it says Baymax. Kind of hard to see, but it's there. And this sweater was $54.99. But of course we have our annual pass holder discount. Pretty cool. Little jealous. I seen it and I liked it, but you know, her being the Baymax fan, I let her have it. I might borrow it from time to time though. Trust me. And then also while we were there, they had your Loungeflies and certain Disney 100 merch on sale for a discount, and then you could stack other discounts on it. So if you were DVC, you were an annual pass holder, you got to stack. So she went ahead and got this Disney 100 Decades Star Wars Loungefly, which I thought was really cool, and it's way bigger than her other Loungeflies. So when we use this and go out, I can fit more snacks in here because I'm a giant kid. and I need snacks. And now I got room for more snacks. But here it is. And then on the back it says Star Wars The Force Awakens, so it's obviously the trilogy for that. So you got Rey, Finn, and Poe. So Rey, Finn, and Poe. I thought it was really cool. It is really big. Originally, this was $88 with the pass holder discount and the additional discount. She only ended up paying $32 for this Loungefly, and that's a steal because Loungeflies normally range from anywhere from like $75 to like $150, depending on how new they are, popularity, maybe the material, things like that. So this was definitely a steal. We don't have any Star Wars Loungeflies. She's got a lot of Up and Lilo and Stitch ones, and then the ones with the Mickey ears and everything like that. Love it. I'll show you inside. I just gotta remember to put the stuffing back in because that's how it keeps its shape. But yeah, here's the inside of it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Stuff this bad boy back up. And yeah, that's her bag that she got. I don't carry bags. Like I said, all her stuff, all my stuff goes into her bag. And then the other thing that we ended up getting, because we've been doing a lot of puzzles recently. If you remember our scavenger hunt one, I ended up getting her a Mandalorian puzzle. And we've been working on that one. That one's a lot harder than what I thought. Just because of all the similar colors, but we're like halfway through that one, and since we've been working on that one, have enjoyed it so much, we ended up getting some more puzzles. These are really cool. I liked the style of puzzle and everything like that. We plan on, once these puzzles are done, using puzzle glue, gluing them, and then also framing them, so that we each have the parks. My favorite one is probably Hollywood Studios, because they have Hollywood Tower of Terror, which I think is probably our favorite ride from Studios, if I'm not mistaken. And then the Millennium Falcon is flying through there. And then, of course, Epcot is pretty cool. With all its space exploration. Magic Kingdom has a combination colors of what the castle originally looked like before they painted it for the 50th, and then 50th colors, so I think that's a cool picture and color and everything like that. And I don't know if you can see it. Is it back? You see it better back here? No, I can't. But there's a little Walt and Mickey in the castle for a partner statue. So yeah, we're going to be puzzling it up this year. We might, on like a home vlog one day, whenever Jazz is going to be cooking something that she rarely cooks, that I thoroughly love, we might do a time lapse of the puzzle that we're working on a little bit for you guys, if that's something that y'all are interested in. But yeah, and then Festival of the Art, aka FART, my favorite festival. We got some artwork. We have a Disney room, kind of right around the corner over here, that has a lot of our artwork that we pick up from local artists and everything like that. I didn't realize that, oh, we got magnets too. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. I didn't realize that when we picked up this artwork that it wasn't actually, it was Disney artwork and not local artists, so I'm a little bummed because I like to give back to the artist. But yeah, so I thoroughly enjoy the soundtrack for the Goofy movie, and I think most people do. That one really hits hard. So I like Powerline. So we got this Max and Powerline. It's a really cool print. It's already framed to a degree. I'll probably put it in another frame, and this will end up getting hung up. But yeah, my goal one year when we go to Mickey's Not So Scary is to actually dress up as Powerline. I have the hair kind of right now for it, so I need to take advantage of it before I start planning on growing it back out eventually. So yeah, that was my cool snack. I don't typically pick up art that I like. It's normally art that we like, but this one is definitely one that I had to grab. So I'm glad I picked it up, even though it's not from a local artist. Still really cool. And then lastly, the big one that we ended up getting, I have been working on painting the castle. I do paint. I was working on painting the castle before we moved, and then I just haven't had any inspiration in painting. I've been more into reading and writing a lot recently. So I haven't picked up a paintbrush in a minute. And I want to do something else with that canvas, to be quite honest. It's a really big canvas. I just gotta find time and space to do what I actually want to do with the canvas. But being that we needed a castle print, and there's a lot of castle prints out there. None of them, some of them are very like, to the T what the castle looks like, and I have pictures of that and I can look like that. And then there are some that are very like loose interpretations of the castle. But I kind of like the this style. I'll just show you. I really like this style. It's very whimsical comes to mind, right? Because you got all the fireworks going on, and like Tink, and you got the partner statue and everything. And as much as I love the original castle colors before the 50th, I really think these colors pop and stand out, and I like it a lot. My tattoo has the original castle colors before they changed it and everything. So I get best of both worlds, primarily on my body and then in artwork form. But I just seen this and I was like, this is it. This is the castle print I want to put in our room. It matches everything else that we have. Let's go for it. Pull the trigger. And so we did. And I'm super stoked to have it and to get it framed and hung up in our Disney room so that technically it can be finished. I say finished because we're always going to find artwork that we want. And then when we move to a bigger house and everything, I honestly think we're going to probably put pops of Disney culture throughout our house. Some very adult, and you wouldn't know that it was Disney unless you're a true Disney fan. And then, of course, keep our Disney room, which is where our guests stay, so that they can have a little whimsical, magical stay. But, yeah, this is our photo. I don't remember how much it costs, but because both these prints are Disney prints, we got to use our annual pass holder discount, so there wasn't even that much, to be quite honest. So I probably could have snagged another print or two from like a Disney print company. But if you're ever in Disney, I highly suggest going to Festival of the Arts and just meeting some of the artists that create those things, because you can watch them create art, the charcoal art, because it had been raining a little bit through the week. It hadn't been done yet, or it had, but it had been washed away, so they were redoing a lot of their chalk art. Sad, you only get to see those for a moment. But a lot of artists come out there that make their own art and will sign and meet and greet with you. So you might find something out there that you really like. So I highly suggest Festival of the Arts. It's way more of an interactive style festival that Disney puts on, and I wish they did more like that. Because the only other one that's really kind of interactive is Festival of the Holidays with your holiday tellers and things like that. Outside of that, the other two festivals are very much look, eat, shop, be done. This one is you can meet and greet the artists. It's fun to interact and watch and be a part of the festival. So Festival of the Art, even though it's short, I highly recommend checking it out. But enough about Disney. Some things that are coming up this year. Like I said, I promise you I tell you. So, I am about to go on a work trip. I have 2 of them coming up. So I'm going to do some vlogging by myself in San Antonio, because I'll be there for a few days, and then I'll come back for a bit. And then Jazz and I actually had planned our trip to San Antonio to take you guys around, so you're going to get 2 perspectives on that. You're going to get my solo trip for things that I like in San Antonio from whenever I lived there for about a year and a half, and then mine and Jazz's perspective of things that we liked to do together whenever she would come down and visit me and everything. So you're going to get 2 different perspectives. You're going to get my faves and then mine and Jazz's faves. So we really hope that you like those videos. And then coming out in a couple more months, we have planned a trip to the Grand Canyon. We are doing it for Max's birthday. He was supposed to actually go with us this time around, but we moved that trip back because of everything that had happened with him. So we're doing it in honor of his birthday. Every year we are going to visit a national park because he liked to go on hikes and explore nature. So we are going to we're gonna go for him. We got some things planned for me and her to experience that you guys are gonna be able to come along with. We got some things in one of the towns that we're staying at that we know that Max would have been able to do, and we'll definitely show you the perspective of what it looks like to have a dog and experience some of those amenities, because I'm doing research for you guys, and then also just winging it, kind of the style me and Jazz are doing currently. And then after that, we have some travel plans to pop through some other areas in Texas. And then I think the only other big trip we probably have for the year won't come until later, until September. Guys, stay tuned on that. Working out some kinks on that one. But that'll probably be our last big trip. You guys are going to be traveling a lot through Texas with us because that's where we currently reside. And then, yeah. Conventions. We got some conventions coming up that we're definitely going to hit up and go to. Through the changing of the seasons, there's some things that Jazz has actually found that she's super stoked to take you guys on. And I'm just going to be along for the ride. But yeah, we really appreciate y'all, you know, watching our videos, subscribing to the channel. Lets us know that we're making stuff that you guys like to watch and see, so we really appreciate you showing up and leaving likes and subscribing and stuff like that. So we hope you like our future content that we got planned. Might sprinkle in some surprises here and there, but yeah, until then, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you liked our Disney haul. I hope you liked our little mini Disney trip that we showed you. Got plenty more trips coming around. Until then, I will be seeing you guys around, and take care. And since it's warming up, remember to hydrate. Fluid intake is important. I actually need to go find my water right now. But take care, stay safe, and I'll see you later. Bye.